Hello and welcome to Livegistics. Today, we will walk through the Livegistics Manifest Platform as a driver and transporter administrator. Let's get started. You should have received an email similar to the one shown on the screen where you can log into Livegistics for the first time. The system will ask you to enter a password. This password should have at least 8 characters and must consist of lowercase and uppercase letters along with one number. Once you've created your unique password, you will be redirected back to the login screen where you will then enter your email address and the password that you just created. Next, please read and agree to the Livegistics User License Agreement. This brings you to the main projects screen, which shows you all of the projects that you have access to. For this tutorial, I'm going to click on the first project. This takes you to the registry screen of the project, which allows you to see completed manifested loads and any loads that are headed to the landfill. You can also use the date range picker to see tickets from multiple days. To view a manifest, click on one of the tickets in the list. As you can see, this looks identical to a paper manifest. The only difference is this manifest is digital. The signature process is automated and streamlined by creating digital signatures for the generator, driver, and landfill scale attendant. You are also able to view the usernames and timestamps of each signature when you hover over the check marks on a manifest. Let's go ahead and create a new driver user and assign them to a profile. Do this by clicking on Setup Users in the sidebar menu and hit the Add button. You will then enter in their name, user type, and allowed types. Next, choose their preferred login method, which is either their email address or phone number. This gives the user the option to use their cell phone number as their username to log in. Then hit the Save button. Once you've added a user, you may attach them to any project. This means you will be able to control access at the project level for any driver. To do this, click on the Drivers tab located on the registry screen for that project. You can then put a check mark beside any of the drivers that you would like to give access to this project. Finally, select the Save button to confirm. We are now going to transition over to the driver user role. As you can see on this screen, the driver is logged in on their phone. If this driver is logging in for the first time, they will want to click on the drop-down menu and go to Settings and then click on Edit Truck Info. Have them fill in their carrier name, truck number, capacity, and units of measure. If a driver changes trucks, they will need to go into their settings and change this truck info before taking a manifest. Once this is completed, they will go back to the home screen to take a new manifest for a project. To take a new manifest, click on Manifest Available under the project you are running a load for. Our software is going to automatically get the next available manifest. Review the manifest and click the Sign Current button, and Livegistics will use the digital signature that you set up on your signature card and stamp it on the manifest along with a timestamp. The driver can then proceed to the landfill. Once you arrive at the landfill, pull onto the scale lane, park your truck, and click on the At the Scale button. For this tutorial, there are 3 lanes to choose from: Lane 1, Lane 2, and Lane 3. Each lane is color-coded to prevent any confusion. I'm going to click lane number 2, and when I do that, you can see that we have a red light telling us to wait for the scale. Once the driver clicks on the scale receives a notification in the scale house. The attendant will then select the lane number, in this case number 2, and verify that the manifest information is correct. They will then click Sign, and then once the scale house is complete, the app will give the driver a green light. Click the Proceed to Dump button at the bottom to complete the manifest. I'm going to transition back to the transporter admin. In the office, you can see all of the loads that have been completed for the day in real time. Once you select a date range or select all, you are able to click the PDF button at the top and download those into a zip file for invoice purposes. You can either organize the files by day or all in one zip file. We are going to wait a few moments for this to process, and then we are ready to download those as a zip file. Once you click Download, you can see all of the PDFs open on your computer. To view data analytics for a given project, click the Report button at the top of the registry screen, which brings up a KPI or Key Performance Indicator dashboard. Here, you can see all of the loads that you have done for this project based on the date range picker. You can also go to the Manifest Registry screen, which gives you a list of all of the manifests taken on this project based on the current selected date range. From here, you can click on the three dots at the top and export either to Excel or Google Sheets. You can use these files to import them into any third-party software that you use to reconcile. This completes our Transporter Admin tutorial. If you have any additional questions, you can always click on the chat widget inside the Livegistics app to chat with our support team immediately. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have a great day.